I came across this short the other day. Just watch this right quick. I want to point out a few things.
Are you hurt, buddy? We can help you. What's wrong, baby? Did something happen?
Oh, look at this.
Okay, first off, she started recording after she got out of the vehicle. Secondly, I'm going to compare these notes and all this to my owl rescue, and I'm going to show you just watch. She started recording after she got out of the fucking vehicle. You're not supposed to record these rescues, for one. For two, these rescues are technically illegal.
Oh, did you get hurt, honey?
And it's because of women like this. This is why they're illegal.
It's still nice.
What the fuck?
You want to do a little bit more?
Why would you wrap it in a towel? For one, they have feathers. For two, I'm sure it was already hot outside. It was broad daylight. For three, you can clearly tell about how when the owl was acting the way it was acting, that it is clearly dehydrated. And it looks like she's sitting at home on the couch doing this. With a dropper? Really? You don't need a dropper to do this. You literally just need a freaking water bottle cap to do this. Or a small little freaking, like, cup, a small little cup, disc, something. You just need a fucking water bottle cap, man. That's it.
Thank you.
You're not supposed to be putting your fingers anywhere near their motherfucking mouth.
Perfect.
No. Look. The time she spent getting that owl home, which she was not supposed to get it home at all, really? She was supposed to contact a forest ranger of sort, animal control. It was broad fucking daylight. I typed in an owl. This is my messenger. Forget this. This is what. Okay. So this is where I found mine. And I'm going to save these images. This poor guy. I wish I could have got better pictures. But basically at first it looked like he was missing his left eye, the one that's facing towards us in this picture. Basically, I found him here, directly across, there's the BP. He was right about there where that small little arrow is at, pointing towards this recenter button. So that's about where he was at. And this is what he looks like. Oh. There it goes. That's what I was looking for. And I told my husband I gotta go because I gotta drive. Well, what I went and did to save this owl's life, I went to this BP gas station. I bought a gallon of water. And thankfully was able to get a little cup there too. But I could have easily done it with a freaking water bottle cap if I had to. It was just going to be my second option. And I had no time at all whatsoever to film or record or even take pictures. And that picture I took of that owl, that was actually him doing better. Or her. Because I had already been able to get like 2 cups of water in it. And so it could actually like stand on its own. And that was the only picture I could actually get of it because it kept flapping around and everything. I also didn't waste the time in trying to get at least 2 more cups of water into it, and then it was night, so I did have to drive home. However, I did get in contact with an animal ranger 1 to 2 days later. You're not supposed to ever bring them into your house. I left it in the car. And I put it in a basket when it started to gain more strength because I didn't want that freaking thing flying at me and trying to attack me. Okay? But it is ones like her that do not take it seriously and actually wrap it with a blanket and keep it. I mean, you're supposed to wrap it with the blanket to pick it up. However, I did have a long sleeve shirt on that night, so I was able to just pick it up. And I didn't have anything to pick it up with.
Don't chop it off.
It's all about, how do I say? It's all about making sure it gets water, especially when it looks dehydrated. And of course, after I got it a cup of water in to its system, that's when I started looking for any signs of, oh, does it have a broken wing, or its talons are okay, what's wrong? And then that's when I realized basically its left eye was almost stabbed out. Now, the next day, its eye did show back up. It looked like it was folded within itself or stabbed or something. But it did show back up after it got some rest and some water in it. However, the eye was extremely cloudy, and it didn't look like it could see out of the eye at all. So, this is why it is extremely important to try your best to get water into that animal as soon as possible. Because if you waste even 1 second, and I know because I've had multiple ducks and multiple animals that have died from dehydration. If you waste any second in getting water into that animal, that is 1 second closer it is to death. So you must... What is he doing to you? Sorry, my husband and dog are playing. Oy. And so you must absolutely positively get water into that animal as soon as you possibly can, and do not waste a single second being stupid or trying to get film or trying to get pictures of any sort, because you start to do that, you're literally putting that animal's life at risk. And that's why a lot of the animal rescuers don't film anything or take any pictures until afterwards. And of course, if you handle the animal even wrong, maybe it's not dehydrated. Maybe it's just injured. You never know. That's why it's always best to proceed with caution. And the way and how close she was to that owl, if it wasn't dehydrated and it, say, just its foot was injured or something, like broken, then it would have flown at her and clawed her with the other foot. And that's why they had those gloves. That's why, they handle with those gloves or a blanket. But the way she handled that owl was completely inappropriate. It was completely wrong. And she should be ashamed of herself. I am currently trying to look for more pictures from when it happened. I don't think I have any more pictures. I did take now my owl rescue. This poor little guy, what I'm thinking happened was because the next day it did throw up. Sorry, it regurgitated a pallet. Most of you don't know what a pallet is. I want to show you. It regurgitated a pallet. Arshawn, no one asked for your opinion. I'm just kidding, but like, come on, I told you I was filming, man. You can't be quiet. Come on. I'm quiet during your filmings. You don't even have to ask me to. Well, anyways, this is a pallet that they regurgitate. And it is of the fur and the bone that their stomachs cannot digest because they'll eat their prey whole. Well, they'll rip it and swallow it, but they don't pick anything out. They got beaks. And so, they'll regurgitate the bone and the fur and stuff. Well, this owl had a grasshopper pallet. And that is where just the outer shelling of the grasshopper is regurgitated. With maybe another meal or something. They usually just have a meal as a follow-up. But yes, this is a chart of what they do generally eat. This is valid. I went to a class when I was younger that taught all this stuff. Well, anyways, it regurgitated this grasshopper and there was blood in it. There should not have been blood in it at all. It was the owl's blood. Grasshoppers do not have blood. So there should not have been any blood in it at all. And what I'm thinking happened by looking at his palate or her palate is that it ate the grasshopper, and the grasshopper was most likely poisoned with pesticide or something of some sort, and it didn't kick into the owl until it was about halfway mid-flight or something. And then when it hit the owl probably stumbled and was like, ugh, what is this feeling, basically, and ran into some large branch, or maybe it was outrunning a predator at the time, and I don't know. And just a couple theories. But it did make it to that road. It made it to that road, and that poor owl, it looked like it was about to walk out into traffic. It had given up. It was kind of like stumbling forward, but then it would stumble back like it was trying to make up its mind whether to suicide or not. And it was just absolutely sad. But I did not have time to take pictures. I did not have time to film or play hero. I actually had to be the hero. Okay? Every second in those situations, they count, guys. They really, really do. And the fact that people want to sit there and take advantage and try to get a better shot.
Are you hurt, buddy? We can help you. What's wrong, baby? Did something happen?
Oh, look at his beak.
Oh, did you get hurt, honey? Can I get close? Okay.
It's still nice and warm, ain't it? You want to do a little bit more?
Basically, it was just unprofessional, and that owl could have been seriously dehydrated. And every second she spent filming could have killed that owl. It had clearly already lost blood. It was directly in the sun. It has feathers, so its body heat was hotter than what it should have been. Owls are nocturnal for a reason. They have very thin skin that is very sensitive to light. And sorry, just really thin skin. I'm upset. They just have really thin skin. And I know that's where I got it mixed up. They're sensitive to heat. I forget why, but they're sensitive to heat. And she just wasted so much time. Thankfully, mine was at night. Thankfully. And it wasn't broad daylight like that. But every second she wasted. And just for future references, guys, focus on trying to save the animal instead of getting a good shot. Hold on a second. Ruby! Get out! Diesel! You too! Get! And she did release hers after, mine. But again, I don't do it to make a video or to even take pictures. I do it to save that animal. And that's not the first one I've saved either. I've also saved another one. This one was actually quite recently. Oh, come on, load. Maybe it wasn't diving crane, maybe it was diving bird. Maybe it was cormorant. Why is it not loading? Maybe diving bird? Well, anyways, I also saved a endangered cormorant diving bird. And this one I had to keep giving water to until I could find an animal sanctuary for them. And for it, or well, it was a male. The one lady I talked to, she couldn't take him in because her sanctuary was full, but she did say it was a male, and she gave me instructions on how to heal it in case I couldn't find anyone else. So, but I don't know why it's not loading. It's the oddest thing. I'll have to probably make another video, but yeah. So please guys, just focus on actually saving the animal and not trying to get a good picture or trying to get a good video, because unless you are in a group of 3, don't worry about it. And especially if the one filming says, oh, wait, don't listen to them. Don't listen to them. Don't listen to the one filming. Their job is to just film and get as many good shots as possible. That's all that is. And they're not actually thinking about the rescue. They're just thinking about getting a good shot of the rescue. So, guys, don't go out there and be stupid. I have faith in humanity, and I don't need it to continuously be let down the way it's been being let down. I care about you guys way too much. And the only reason I even make videos now is because this world has gotten to the point to where our government doesn't fucking care about us. And they don't understand situations of we're out here actually working our asses off while they're in there sitting at a fucking desk. Okay? So, it wouldn't be a bad thing if they would actually understand that we're the ones out here working and they're not. But other than that, just be safe. Be safe. I'm not discouraging animal rescues. I'm saying be smarter with them. Actually focus on the rescue. Okay, guys. Have a safe day and night wherever you're at, and good luck out there. Bye. Shillionaire Marks signing off, Sunday, January 8th, 2023.